Blog Talk
Good
Radio.
morning. And good morning, and welcome to Live Without Limits. I'm your host, Vivi Dashinsky, and today's show is 5 insanely accountable tips to increase your revenue by 20% in 20 minutes. It doesn't matter if your business is called Tesla, Facebook, or Slick Rick's House of Barbecues. There is a gap between how much money you could earn this month and how much money you'll actually make. I'm not saying this business is broken. I'm suggesting it could be making you a lot more money by the end of the day. The good news is these holes are easy to plug. The better news is it won't take you as long as you think. And here are 6 methods that you can use literally in the next 20 minutes to increase by up to 20%. Create an email super signature. Chet Holmes, a legendary business consultant and strategic coach, taught us a great lesson when he said only 7% of your marketplace is actually thinking about making a purchase at any one time. There is no surefire way to make someone want to buy your product right now. But if someone has chosen to engage with your message or your business, you can be fairly certain that they're interested in what your product can do. It may take a few days or several months for them to reach that point where they are ready to take action and pull out the credit card. But right now, about 7% of your followers, subscribers, and potential customers are thinking about buying the very thing that you offer them. But if you don't make it easy for them to take action and make a purchase this week, your business has a great hole in it. The easiest way to keep your product, service, or solution at the top of your audience's mind is with a sneaky marketing hack called an email super signature. If you're subscribed to the Early to Rise newsletter, then you're already seeing one of these before. Simply put, a super signature is a call to action included in the PS line of your emails that gives your subscribers the opportunity to make a purchase. In my experiences, the highest converting offers to promote are free books, shipping, a complimentary consultation call, your tripwire offer, a lower-end product under $50. What that means is you have that low-end product, but then you can take it and you can double it. And what you do is if you add a second product to it and then you give a ridiculously high price, the tripwire is they will buy it based on the low-end item. And then you can always upsell them at another time because once they've gotten to where they know, like, and trust you, they will always become a repeat customers. A strategy call is to sell your coaching, mastermind, or service. Here's an example that you could model in the next email that you send to your list. P.S. Whenever you're ready, here are 2 ways I can help you increase your income by 20%. Learn how to attract clients from social media. If you're not earning $2 a week from your Instagram following, something is wrong, and I can help you hit that number. Use my social story selling system and learn a done-for-you system to repeatedly get new leads, customers, and clients. Double your productivity with coaching. If you like me to help you schedule your perfect day and create a detailed plan for you to reach your goal and give you the accountability that you need, respond to this email and we can discuss details from there. I know this sounds ridiculously simple, but it works. You write this and once and then attach it to every email, and that's it. Something that this basic can't possibly increase your revenue by 20%, right? Look, your email subscribers are not on your list for fun. They want you to help them achieve their goal. And if they're opening your emails, they trust your ability to help them. At some point in the near future, they'll be ready to take action to get what they want. Will you make it easy for them? I was first introduced to Super Signature by an entrepreneur speaking at a conference years ago. And I was shocked to see that his data proved this one simple tactic measurably increased sales by several $1,000s per email when he began using it. Don't make your prospects jump through hoops when they become ready to become a customer. Email marketing is the most misunderstood source of content marketing, simply because if you do your emails right, your ratio should be 2 or 3 to 1, when you're giving them good information and tips that can benefit them, because this way they will look for your emails whenever they come. And when they look for your emails, then they're more likely to open them up. Because if you are not giving them anything that they can use, then they could care less about opening up your emails. That's why it's important to understand and how to incorporate an autoresponder. And how you work with an autoresponder is you can already preload your emails and then set it up so that whenever your customer gets your emails, they will get them on a consistent basis. The idea being that you are creating a relationship with your customers through your emails. Way more call to action, like a lot more. Chances are your business has a presence online, and your post content on social media, your podcast, YouTube, or you write regular blogs. Quick question. Do you make a call to action at least twice in every piece of content that you publish? If not, your business has another hole in it, and you're leaving more money on the table. Regardless of the action that you want your audience to take, whether it's subscribing to a lead magnet, booking a sales call, walking into your shop, registering for a webinar, or purchasing a course, you should be encouraging them to take that action constantly. The best part, it takes no extra effort to implement this tactic. In the first 60 seconds of your Instagram story, podcast, blog, or YouTube video, simply say something along the lines of, Today, we're talking about how to hit your revenue goals for 2020. And before I forget, you might like and then you name your lead magnet. Click the link below and grab yourself a copy, and I'll show you how the 3 ways to double your income this year. Simple, non-invasive, easy and fast to add to your marketing today. You can repeat something similar at the end of the content, and provided your content delivers tangible, valuable, this will help you to grow your business faster. As with the email super signature, your goal is to keep your product or service at the top of your audience's mind every time they engage with your content. Implement this tactic today, and I promise that you'll be surprised by the results. Okay, so whenever you make a video and you post it on YouTube, you need to have a thorough description in the information about the video, and you need to make sure that you put links in, whether it's to your lead magnets, whether it's to your articles, whatever it is, you have to create need for them to go over and read what it is that you have to offer, or that they realize that the product you have can solve a problem. And once you've gotten them as a customer, then you can always make sure that you keep them as a paid customer. Double down on your best payday. Growing your business by 20% doesn't mean that you need to do 20% more things. More often than not, it just means doubling down on the 2 to 3 things that are already working. Think back on the last 12 to 24 months and identify the most profitable promotions or campaigns that you ran. That's your best payday, the thing that has brought you the most clients or customers. Your next 20-minute step, double your revenue. It's very simple. Run it again. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a webinar, live event, email campaign, or product launch. If I worked well once, it'll work well again. You likely still have all the assets ready to repurpose emails, web pages, and even your website. Your business has likely grown over the last few months and years, and you have a growing audience of people who have yet to ever see that best payday. And I'd be willing to bet that less than 100% of the people who know you when you first had your best payday engaged with it. If you're still not sure if you can run the same promotion twice, think about McDonald's monopoly promotions that they run every year. Would you advise them to try McDonald's Tetris next year, or keep doing more of what's already working? Exactly. You understand that. Double down on your payday. In fact, you'll profitably find that you can make it work even better if you use the 2 powerful words of business. Most people who hear about your offer or pitch are skeptical. Notice how I don't use the word cynical there. They don't believe that the kind of results that you can deliver are actually possible. And that's totally normal and understandable. It doesn't matter if you help your customers lose weight, earn more, have healthier relationships, or purchase their first home. If your prospects have never achieved anything like that before, they aren't going to believe that it's possible yet. If we know that the people who hear your offer are uncertain about their ability to achieve what you promise, you must address these concerns head on. Eben Pagan, the serial entrepreneur and marketing coach, once advised us to enter the conversation already happening inside your customer's head. And we do that by using two words, even if. Now, here's the thing that we need to understand. That when you are doing business, you are looking for ways to grow your business. And as they were talking about, the best thing to do is look at what you did that got your best payday and figure out how you can repeat that. Why? Simple. Because what worked then will work today. The idea being that you may have to tweak it or do something a little bit different to make it unique each time. But if you take the same concept, the same system, remember, everything works off of a system. The problem is that few people understand how those systems work, and few people understand how to take a system and do it repeatedly because it's already a proven system. Create a high-ticket offer. Every potential customer has a preference on how they want to achieve their goals. For example, some people prefer the done-for-you or done-by-you models like buying courses and attending a live training, reading books, group coaching, online groups, masterminds, seminars, and live events. But there's a small group of buyers in your business who would rather pay a ton of money to have someone else do the work for them. And yes, those people exist in your audience right now. No matter what you offer, there'll always be someone who wants the platinum experience. If you sell clothes, someone will be happy to pay you to be their personal stylist. If you sell supplements, someone will pay you to be their personal trainer or dietitian. If you sell an online course, someone wants to pay you 10 times the price of the cost for personal consulting. So the only question is, do you have a high-ticket product to offer them? Here's another thing to think about, that what you are really doing is looking for repeat business. So you may have an ebook that you'll have 1,000 people buy from you for, say, $2 or $3. But then you can take those same people and you can approach them about upselling them to a home study course. And they can turn around and they can purchase that, and you may have a smaller number of people who will purchase that. But guess what? When they purchase the $2 course, you can turn around and sell them that $49 course. Well, even though it's a smaller number of people that actually upgraded to the higher price product, well, guess what? You just made more money off of that small group of people. Then you can turn around and you can sell them on a higher price coaching session for, say, a month or 2 months or however long they want personal coaching. Or you can sell them on a group coaching where you do that once a week for 6 months. Or you could turn around and upsell them to become a silver, gold, platinum, or bronze membership where you're actually upgrading them, and with each level you're niching down to a smaller group of people, but you're actually making more money because it's a higher ticket product. So if you understand how you can take your products and upsell those who have already bought from you, then you understand how you can take this and create multiple streams of income from just one sale. Do you have a high-ticket product to offer them? There's a two-step formula to creating a high-ticket offer for your business, and it goes like this. Decide how much work you're able and willing to do for your customer. Decide how much you want to charge. That's it. Here are a few examples. If you're in a relationship coaching where you're willing and able to work in person or over Zoom with a couple to help them improve their communication and partnership, if you're a nutritionist and are willing to and able to email your clients a customer meal plan, shopping list, and recipes every single week. If you're a business consultant, are you willing and able to listen to recordings of your client hosting negotiations, running team meetings, or helping them to schedule out their week? If you can do more for your clients to help them solve their problems and or actually want to, someone with money will pay you whatever you want to do exactly that. And they say, if you've got a problem and money can make it go away, you don't actually have a problem. Not inviting your customers to give you money to make their problems go away is a big hole in your business. But if you have the time to dedicate to it, it's a hole that you can fill today. This is often something that people don't understand, and they really need to really learn. And remember, we are now in a situation where with the pandemic that's going on, and once it's over, if you look at what's been happening at the beginning of the 21st century, then you will notice that companies started to cut back. And I can go back and tell you this story because this is a story that I've told many a time. Because if you look at the fact of what went on at the very beginning of the 20th century, you had people and a big influx of Europeans into the United States, and many of them brought their skills with them. And where they used to go home to home selling their wares in the little small towns that they lived in or the community, when they came to the United States, what did they do? They actually set up push carts on street corners where they sold fruit, where they sold jewelry, almost anything. And eventually they moved those push carts into little mom and pop stores, and some became corporations. And the first generation that were born in this country were the ones who wanted to give back for what they had gotten, and they were willing to go to work for, or rather what you saw that as the corporations were growing, many of them went to work for the corporations, and they started out at the bottom and worked their way up into management. And then after 25 years, they got their retirement party, and they were expected to live comfortably on Social Security. And then after that, what she found was that the baby boomer generation followed their parents into the corporate world. And after 15 to 20 years, because all these corporations were merging, they started to offer buyout packages to their employees. And as they started offering buyout packages to their employees, some of them had a 6-month pay time where they could investigate to decide what career was good for them, or if they wanted to be self-employed, or however they wanted to do it. And while they did this, they also had that health care coverage. Well, today, no job is guaranteed, and we've now moved back into the small businessman only. Instead of doing your business on street corners, you're now doing it through the internet, through e-commerce stores, and you're getting people to help you sell your products by offering an affiliate program to people who have already purchased your product and have friends that they know who could be using your products. Therefore, what you're doing is you're earning an income by having them be your sales force, and then they're earning an income as a commission to help you sell your products. So as you can see, what we've actually done is we've come full circle from where we were a century ago, only we are now a global economy. And remember, you can go to my website, and that website is the #1, personalcareercoach.com. And you can sign up for my courses, my membership site, and we can help you with individual coaching as well.